Good morning, good morning. It's so good to see your bright and shining faces. My name is Cindy, and I welcome you to the light and love that is Unity of Lawrence. And I welcome those of you who are watching from home or elsewhere. It's so good to have you all here with us this morning. So in Unity, we begin everything with prayer. So I invite you to take a centering breath and open to the divine in all of us and listen to this prayer. On this day, we dedicate our hearts to peace on earth. We appreciate everyone's spiritual journey and the abundant blessings bestowed upon us. In unity with all who seek to express freedom, joy, and transformation, we welcome our divine inheritance as creators. In harmony with this truth, we live to the best of our ability with a peaceful mind, a peaceful heart, and a peaceful spirit. And so it is. Amen. Our prayer chaplains are trained to hold sacred space and pray one-on-one. If there is anything at all you hold in your heart to be held in prayer, we invite you to see a chaplain after today's service at the front of the sanctuary. These two areas here, and today's chaplains are Diane and Holly. Holly, and there's Diane back there. So, our chaplains will also pray for you during the week. Just fill out a purple prayer request slip from the chair in front of you and place it in the wood box outside the office. So there's a little wood box out on the long table there in the foyer that you can slip those in if you'd like to. And you should see some in the front and pens in front of you. So, chaplains can also visit you in times of need. Just let Kathy in the office know, and she will contact the chaplains. All prayers are held in confidence. All right, so let's join Holly in singing Joy in My Day.
Why don't we stand up together? This is a new song for us. This is something that I found at the Posse Fest, and I think it's a really beautiful song, and it does a lot of repetition of the melody. So I think we can get this together. Love in the words I sing, peace in the world I live. Go high. God in every breath I take, joy in my day, joy in my day. Beautiful. Let's sing that together again. Love in the words I sing, peace in the world I make, God in every breath I take, joy in my day, joy in my day. And this repeats, it starts up high. We are we're going to sing it together as a group. We'll say, love in the words we say, peace in the world we make. Love in the words we say, peace in the world we make. God in every breath we take, joy in our day, joy in our day. Love in the words we say, peace in the world we live. God in every breath we take, joy in our day, joy in our day. And let's be lifted up. We are lifted up. We are lifted up. We are lifted up higher. We are lifted up. We are lifted up. We are lifted up higher. That's right. We are lifted up. We are lifted up. We are lifted up higher.
I like it. I think that's a great new song, Holly. Nice. You guys sounded great, too, by the way. All right, so let's do our unity intentions together. So please affirm our founding principle together. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God, the source of all good. And our Unity of Lawrence vision statement together. United in divine love and joy, we celebrate a peaceful and abundant world for all. And our Unity of Lawrence mission statement together. We are a thriving spiritual community, sharing love, building bridges, and inspiring transformation. Now, please welcome our very special music guest, Harmony Love. Hello.
You have gathered up your strength, now rise to your power. Stand and remember, it's the final hour. You didn't come this far to turn back now. So pray now for guidance to show you how. Won't you rise up and stand? Oh, my loves, won't you stand up and walk? Won't you stand up and walk? And oh, my loves, won't you walk towards your heart? Won't you walk towards your heart? Oh, my loves, your heart heart leads you here, and your heart leads you now. And you've been tempered and forged, and the fire's so deep. Return your heart where desire you keep. And I know that the way will get brought to the light when you rise up and ask for that gift of insight. Won't you rise up and stand? And oh, my loves, won't you stand up and walk? Won't you stand up and walk? And oh, my loves, won't you walk towards your heart? Won't you walk towards your heart? And oh, my loves, your heart leads you here, and your heart leads you now.
Thank you, Harmony. That was beautiful. So today we have with us Reverend Stephanie Barton, who is a spiritual medium, a Unity student, and a devoted mom. She enjoys sharing spiritual truths in practical fashions. From lectures to books to one-on-one sessions, Stephanie works to be light and share love in all that she does. Welcome, Rev Stephanie.
Thank you. Good morning. I am so happy to be here, and I just feel blessed to share this space with each of you. Everybody's so happy today. I love it. My sister's name is Harmony, so I feel like I'm on stage with my sister today. That's kind of cool. Can you believe that summer is almost over? It's going by so fast. We got one more month. I know, we need an extra summer season, a post-summer. So today, we're going to talk about living large. If only. Well, don't I wish? Yeah, that's for other people. Any of you ever have those thoughts? We're told that we live in a universe of unlimited potential, that anything can happen. Dreams come true. And we know this as spiritual students, but sometimes the concept doesn't quite make it into manifest form. We get sick, demoralized, tired. The car breaks down, the dogs run away. Life can be kind of tough. So how is it that we, as Unity students, the lights that we are in this world, can learn to consciously and deliberately take action and align ourselves with this life that we're meant to live, and to live large? Would you like to learn how to do that today? I think we should. Okay, who's going to teach us? Ooh, that's my job. That's why I'm here. I'm going to help us together today explore the 3 easy steps that we need in order to live our best life, to live large. That better? I was a little bit scratchy. There we go. All right, can you still hear me? Excellent. Good. So, the first step in living our best lives, in claiming our divinity, and experiencing an epic life of incredible blessings is to name it. We got to name it. John says in the gospel, in the beginning, there was the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word was God. So think about that just for a moment. What that means is that our words are our God-given power to create. Your words are your power to bring thought into form in this world. What a huge gift, and what an amazing responsibility. And how many times do we just start using our words in a mindless, gossipy, chit-chatty, Facebook posty kind of way? We forget that our words are like lightning bolts. When I'm setting deliberate intentions, I imagine my intentions as being rays of light, bolts of lightning, pure energy that I can take and send into the world. Lightning rod of power. Now that doesn't mean that every single thing we say is going to be manifest into form, because we need to talk, and sometimes we need to vent and just get stuff out. But when it comes to living large, living mindfully, deliberately, deliciously for spirit, we have to use our words with a great deal of intention and name what it is that we want. Mildred Norman knew exactly what she wanted. Mildred was born in 1908 in New Jersey to an extremely impoverished family, and she was raised on an egg farm. She was the oldest of 3 children, and her family had very little, just enough day to day to get by. But her parents taught her that every person, no matter how rich, no matter how poor, no matter your ethnic background, spiritual beliefs, no matter who you are, each and every person has the power to change the world. And Mildred took that to heart. She accepted and believed that. And so she began devotedly sharing everything she had, meditating, praying, contemplating, connecting with God, and then sharing her Creator's love with everyone in the community. When Mildred was in her 20s, she was meditating and had a direct mystical experience with her Creator. The feeling that she experienced in that moment of transfiguration was so powerful, so palpable to Mildred, that she decided she needed to make a change. She named what she wanted, and then she set about on a mission to change the world. What Mildred did was she started walking. She walked and she shared, and she walked and she shared. And in every stop, she named that which she wanted to bring into the world. Throughout her life, Mildred walked 25,000 miles and then quit counting, but kept walking because she had more to say and she had more to share. She walked across this country 7 times, starting in the 1950s, walked until the day she died at the age of 72, on her way to give a talk and to share what she had named in the world. She met presidents, pastors, people of all races, ages, statuses, and creeds with one consistent message. You've probably heard of Mildred, but you wouldn't know her by that name. Peace, Pilgrim. Mildred named herself what she wanted to be, what she wanted to share in the world. Mildred Norman, Peace, Pilgrim. One woman who made a difference cross-country throughout her life. So clear was she on that mission. So perfectly had she named that that was what she came to be. And what's so inspiring about Mildred is that as she walked across the country, all she had was the clothes on her back. She carried no money, she had no food, she had no home. And yet, no matter where she went, she was met with peace because she had named that in her life and was sharing that in the world. And we make it so complicated. We get caught in our heads and think we need this and this and this and this and this. And sometimes when it comes to the idea of living large, we want it to be exotic and have details and this. And it's really simply about naming what it is that we want and who it is that we want to be. So maybe it's peace. Who would like to name peace? What else would you like to name in your life to live large? Who wants to name some joy? Say it, joy. Joy. What about radiant wellness? Say it. Yeah. Who else? What else do you want to name in your life? Make it simple, one word. Really? Yeah? Okay, let's name it. Love. If it's love, you can't just do it love. I want to hear love. Yeah. Living large is living love. That is absolutely the truth. So before we can experience this life of spirit in the fullness and the richness that we are designed to experience it, we have to name what it is that we most want. Sometimes I imagine the universe kind of like a waiter at a restaurant. And here we are, the universe comes up and says, "What can I get for you?" And we're busy chatting with friends. "Oh my gosh, did you just see what I just got? I'll be right there. Did you buy it?" This is what we do. These are our words. The universe stands ready to take our orders. 24/7, like Mom's kitchen, always open. And we're just busy chatting away. Or, "What can I bring for you?" says the universe. "Oh, I don't know. What am I in the mood for? I'm not sure. What are you going to have?" "Oh, I had this last time. I took the joy. It didn't last. I don't want that." "This will probably make me gain weight. I don't want that." This is how we treat our power to manifest. It's just sort of ho-hum, him-ha, well, maybe I'll get around to it. No. The universe stands ready. Name it. This is what I want. This is what I want to experience and share in the world. Name it. And start to discover that this life is absolutely meant to be lived large. Can you do it? You know what you want. You've seen the menu. It's all good stuff. I promise. Spirit only serves gourmet. It's the finest. Name it. So naming it is the first step. And that brings it into form, which is wonderful. But all the joy in the world can be out there. And that's great. But there's something we got to do to bring it back into here. And that's step 2. Claim it. First you name it, and then you got to claim it. When we claim that which we name, we accept. Spirit's good. We say, yes, I have asked, and now I shall receive. We say, absolutely, thank you, Spirit, I will take this and make it mine. This is mine to receive, mine to live, and then mine to share. You got to claim it. That means you're worthy. That means you deserve. That means Spirit provides. And so it is your job to receive. Claim it. I want to tell you about a young man who knew how to claim something unbelievably large. Hal Elrod was 20 years old, living in California, headed home for a business meeting one evening. Typical day, typical boring sales business meeting. Everything was on track. He was going down the interstate, 70 miles an hour, when suddenly a drunk driver came out of nowhere and hit him head on. The impact pushed his car, turned it, and he was T-boned by an oncoming car, also driving at 70 miles an hour. It took 2 hours to retrieve him from his car. He had nearly bled to death, and by the time the paramedics were able to retrieve him, his heart had stopped. His heart had stopped beating for 6 minutes, and he was pronounced clinically dead, until by some miracle, in the helicopter, he was instantly revived. Over the next few weeks, Hal was in a coma, and the doctors determined, based on CAT scans and injuries, not only had his pelvis been shattered so badly, his eye socket had been broken, and the brain damage was severe. He would never walk again. So Hal emerges slowly from the coma to see a group of doctors around him. You made it, son, but you're never going to walk again. This was the reality that Hal was faced with, and it was harsh. And he couldn't deny. He's in a hospital bed. He can't feel his legs. He can't move. So Hal describes that he let himself have a pity party for about 5 or 10 minutes. And then he decided not walking wasn't his thing. Hal decided not healing wasn't his thing either. So over the next few weeks, Hal would mindfully and deliberately close his eyes when the doctors came in to visit. They would ask him, "What are you doing?" And he would reply, "I'm walking." The next doctor would come in to visit. "What are you doing?" "I'm healing." The doctors called in a psychiatrist. True story. Had him evaluated. When the psychiatrist asked him, "What are you doing, Hal?" "I'm walking. I'm healing." Psychiatrist called in Hal's parents and said, "Mr. and Mrs. Elrod, your son is in denial. He's not accepting reality. He's not accepting the truth. He will never walk again." His parents were heartbroken because clearly the doctor was right. He was sharing with everyone, nurses, techs, people from the lab, that he was walking when he's in traction, barely out of a coma. He's paralyzed. So the father went to Hal and said, "Do you realize what's going on?" He says, "I realize their opinions, but I know my truth, and I will claim who I am because I know what I'm capable of." Hal wasn't in denial. Hal was claiming. And now Hal lives large. Not only does he walk, but he runs 10Ks. He's a best-selling author of The Miracle Mindset. He's a motivational speaker, and he lives large. He refused to accept other person's perspectives on reality. He named what he wanted, and he claimed it as his own. Bold, huh? Yes. So when I'm faced with challenges or obstacles, I think of Hal with a group of doctors around him, and I think, no, I'm going to claim what's mine. I'm not going to be distracted by the thoughts, opinions, or perspective of others. Claim it. So how do we claim that which we've named? It's very simple. It's the I am statements. I am. So I want you to think about for a minute those things that you named, the things that you most want. Because we all know what we want. Sometimes it's just believing that we're worthy, or that we can, or that we deserve to receive. But I know that in your heart of hearts, you know what you want. So when we claim it, we say, I am. I am. So I want you to say, I am love. I am love. What else do you want to name? In my power. I am in my power. I am in my power. Say that. I am in my power. Let's do better. How about I am power? I am power. You are light. Light is power. Yes, you are power. You're not in it. You are it. You are power. What about joy? I am joy. Yeah. Takes it from out there. I want joy. Okay, well, there's joy. I am joy. Who said peace? So let's say it. I am peace. With every walk, with every step, with every word. I am peace. Doesn't it feel good to claim those things? It feels right. And sure, sometimes that doubt, the past, everything else starts to take that away. But when you claim what you are as a divine spiritual being in this world, it feels good. It feels good. It's pure. It's energizing. It's inspiring. It's spirit. And it's you. Name it and claim it. You can do that, right? Yeah. Excellent. So to live large, to be spirit in this incredible world, first we name what we want. We send it out there, and then we claim it. We bring it on home. But then there's one more thing. Because you guys know how it is. You get all pumped up, Sunday talk. Yeah, I'm going to name it, I'm going to claim it. And then you get lunch. Hey, what was that talk about? We went to church, didn't we? We kind of, get caught in the routine, and things sort of go back to normal life, work and, kids, and I got to do this, and we have the best of intentions, but then sometimes it kind of falls short. I have a client named Kate who was inspired to create a vision board. And so she did. She got real pumped up after a session and made the vision board and looked at it every day for a week. And then it got tucked away, tucked away, tucked away, on top of a pile, under a pile, next to magazines, under the cat box. It just went away. Because that's what happens to us in life. But that vision board she created was 14 years ago. I talked to her a couple of months back, and she had found it. She'd forgotten about it, but she found it under a bunch of stuff. And when she pulled it out, everything that was on the board was in her life right now. Everything. The house, the relationship, the job. So although she'd forgotten about it, she had created it. And she'd looked at it on her board. And that's the third step, is to frame it. To frame it. So the ushers are going to help us with this. Because this, my friends, is no excuse Sunday. Because you're going to name it, you're going to claim it, and then, things are going to happen. But you're going to do the third step, which is the most important step. You're going to frame it. Name it, claim it, frame it, right? Everybody gets 2, because you're going to do more than one thing. These are your frames. The kids and I had some fun with popsicle sticks. So you get some little frames. And what I want you to do is to take these frames, and when you get home today, I want you to put some pictures inside the frames of the things that you want to name and to claim in your life. And get creative with it. Have fun with them. Live large. There should be more than enough. Now, if you're lucky, you'll get a frame that has the sparkly glitter glue. Ooh, the blingy blue glue. Everybody getting one? Everybody got at least a couple? Now, I think there are are there extras? No? Everybody got at least one? Oh my gosh, we made so many. I thought we'd have more than enough. Wow. I am always provided for. Oh, good. Does everybody have one now? At least one? Okay, good. Everybody has at least one frame, right? Yes. Now, you're going to use these frames. And what I want you to do is cut out an image or write the word. However you'd like to have a vision of this life that you want to name and claim as yours, I want you to frame it. Now, it doesn't need to be anything super specific. It doesn't have to be a set image. As I said, it can just be a word. It can be a doodle. It can be a drawing. But we are gifted. One of our 12 powers in unity is that of vision. What we see, we tend to develop more of a relationship with. It becomes more real. We need to be reminded of these things. And so by framing it, we have a point of reference. We have a continual affirmation. We can develop that kinship, that relationship. It makes it real as we allow the universe to deliver to us in perfect form that which we've named and claimed. Because we have to be patient. Even though Spirit works miracles, sometimes miracles take a little bit of time to bloom. It's not ask, receive. It's ask, and you shall receive. Framing it gives us something to focus, so that as we await on the beautiful, impeccable, divine timing of the universe, we know that our thoughts will manifest into form. When we frame it, we trust, we surrender, and we say, the universe will provide. I framed it, here it is. Spirit, take the lead. I surrender all. You'll use the frames, right? Yeah. When you look through them, it's like a portal. You can see Spirit's way of seeing the world. And you can see in the frame what Spirit already sees done for you. So when you look at what's in the frame, just remind yourself, I'm looking at the past. What I want is already done. I'm just going to enjoy the journey and watch Spirit take form. Frame it. I see each and every one of you living large. I see you as joy. I see you as help. I see you as peace. And this week, I see you living large by naming it, claiming it, and framing it. Because each of you were sent here to thrive, to flourish, to blossom, and to bloom as love in this world. I love you. I bless you. And I behold the Christ living large in you. Amen.
Get situated. Espira fuera, sigue adelante. Espira fuera, sigue adelante. Una sola vocación. Oh, oh. Una sola vocación. Oh, oh. Continua. 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 On that front line of battle, I will face my fears. Oh, oh. I be seen in my wholeness and you will still be near. Whoa. Inspired by greatness, may I be on my way. Yeah, yeah. So grateful for this lesson that I received this day. Yeah, yeah. And I fear not what I have walked through to get here. Oh, and the fire on my feet keeps me moving forward. Oh, it's time to take the next leap. My heart's wide open. Yeah. So I trust the universe more and more. Confido en el universo cada vez más. And I am learning that I am worthy of receiving. And I am feeling what it means to be received. And now I'm holding the parts of my own darkness, calling in the patient ones who hold this space with me. So I fear not what I have walked through to get here. Oh, and the fire on my feet keeps me moving forward. Oh, it's time to take the next leap. My heart's wide open. So I trust the universe more and more. Confido en el universo cada vez más, más y más, more and more.
Thank you. What a beautiful way to start our meditation. So, I'd like to invite you to go ahead and close your eyes. Just let yourself settle into this perfect, divine, beautiful moment. There's no place else you need to be. Nothing else you need to do. Just relax and let yourself be in this present moment. Just receive all that you need. Continuing to remain with eyes closed, I want you to invite you now to relax your shoulders, soften your face, just unwind. There is nothing you need to hold on to right now. Just let everything go. You're held in love, filled with light. Just as God has created you to be. In this moment, all is well. All is well. I want you to imagine right in front of you, resting in front of your heart center, is a beautiful light of peace. Maybe this light of peace is pink like cotton candy. Maybe the light is green like a forest. Maybe the light looks like a little heart. But imagine this beautiful essence in front of you. And I want you to take a moment to breathe that in, to let yourself receive. Breathe in that love. It's yours. Feel that breath nourish, revitalize, heal every single cell inside you. Breathe, receive. And then in front of you, I want you to imagine a beautiful light of abundance. Abundant health, abundant energy, abundant resources, abundant clarity. Abundance is right there in front of you. However it looks, it's perfect for you. Behold this light. And for the next few moments, I want you to just breathe into that vibrant, vital light of abundance and let yourself receive. Take it in. It's yours. Receive. All that you need is given. Breathe it in and receive. And throughout the week, the days to come, you will remember to pause, breathe, and receive. Spirit has always, will always provide lovingly, generously, authentically, abundantly. Your job is simply to receive. Take in a few more divine, nourishing breaths. And as you're ready, bring your attention back to this beautiful space, to this safe and loving place. All you need is here. When you're ready, open your eyes and receive.
Welcome back. We're going to step it up a notch. Well, I ain't no priest, I ain't no prophet, but I feel I've been here before. And I don't know where I'm going, but I get there for sure. And all these people keep asking what I do with my life. But I know one thing for sure, I'm gonna love you every night. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da. Well, this life can bring you wonder as you're moving around. Just follow the path of your stars and keep your feet on the ground. 'Cause everything has its reasons. It's leading us to this space. And you're always where you're meant to be. It's coded in our DNA. And ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. And ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da. 'Cause I ain't no priest, I ain't no prophet, but I feel I've been here before. And I don't know where I'm going, but I get there for sure. And all these people keep passing within and out of my life. But I know one thing for sure, I'm gonna love you every night. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da. So we hold close to each other, hold close to your family. and trust in nature to guide us and give us all that we need. 'Cause this life is just a moment on a grand scale of bigger things. And I'll always be here with you. Life is infinite beyond our dreams. And ba 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 da 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 da. Ba 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 da da. 'Cause I ain't no priest, no I ain't no prophet, but I feel I've been here before. And I don't know where I'm going, but I'll get there for sure. And all these people keep asking what I'll do with my life. But I know one thing for sure, I'm gonna love you every night. Every morning, every evening, every night. And ba 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 da 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 da. So every morning, every evening, every night. Oh, ba 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 da 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 da. Every morning, every evening, every night.
Well, thank you for that, Harmony. You know, before the service, I asked Harmony how to pronounce her name, and she said, "Oh, you can call me Harmony. You can call me Harmony Love. You can call me Harmony Level." And then with Steph's message, I'm like, I named it Harmony Love, and I just think you gave us love today, as did Steph. I just feel so grateful for this community. Don't you all? So thank you, Holly, and everyone, Avery, everyone. Okay, so this is our time of thanks. So as our ushers come forward, I'll invite you to join me as we hold our gifts to the community in our hands and love in our hearts. Let's affirm together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is. And as they collect the love offering, Holly is going to lead us in singing, I Am Loved.
You are seen, you are heard, you are loved for who you are. You are enough, you are complete. You are loved. I am seen, I am heard, and I'm loved for who I am. There is nothing I need to change.
As our ushers come forward, here's our prayer of thanks. Please listen. We are grateful, and we bless the flow of good that supports our unity community. We bless the givers who give their time, talent, and treasure. We stand in the knowing that the flow of good goes forth only to return again and again. And so it is. Amen. All right, and now our opportunities. A special welcome to our guests today. Thank you for joining us. If you would like more information about Unity of Lawrence and the Unity movement, you can pick up a welcome packet in the foyer. Sunday Lunch Bunch is meeting at Jade Garden on 1410 Castle Drive. Everyone is welcome. It's time to collect back to school supplies, and next Sunday's the last chance for us to do this, by the way. So this is our community outreach project to assist students in Lawrence with required school supplies. How can you help? You can purchase any of the listed school supplies, which will be given to United Way to assist families in our community. So please bring your donations by next Sunday, and there's lists out there of what's needed by grade. The drumming circle is meeting this afternoon at 1:30 in the sanctuary with Phil. Lessons in Survival Italian will meet today at 4 with Francesca. And remember, open meditation meets on Tuesday nights at 6:30 right here. The new member class sign-up is in the foyer. So classes will be held on August 13th, 20th, and 27th at 12:30 right here in the sanctuary. Sharon Dwyer is the teacher, and she'll be using Ellen Davenport's book, The 5 Principles, which is available online. Please join us next Sunday when Reverend Mary Wood brings us the message, The Captain. And special music will be with Steve Epley. So now it's time to rise if you're able and sing the peace song.